There was barely an empty seat in the House by the time it was time to swear in the newly elected or re-elected men and women to their seats on the council dais or the bench, starting with Ward 1 Councilman and Mayor Pro Tem Brian Knudsen, who was re-elected to a second four-year term handily during the municipal primaries. He chose to use his acceptance speech to address his two kids, Andrew and Catherine, and husband Brian. Here is just a taste of those tender moments.
When I was your age, I always wanted to be somebody else. I always thought about the things that I didn't like about myself and who I wanted to be. And now that I'm watching you grow up, I always wanted to be just like you. I think you are the most amazing, wonderful, fantastic child I've ever known. From the moment I met you, you were this big, and you were the strongest little girl I've ever met in my entire life. And growing up, you have been getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And for all the people that I meet, you are the strongest of all of them. And at the end of the day, of all the certificates and awards and recognitions that I get, it's being your plus one that is the most valuable. And I just want to be your plus one.
Councilwoman Olivia Diaz was also re-elected by more than 50% during the primaries to a second term, representing Ward 3 in the city of Las Vegas, surrounded by family and staff, including her husband Frank and son Javier.
It was a hard-fought election cycle for me, so I'm just so relieved to be here and serving the city 4 more years. I would be remiss if I don't thank our Lord for all of his blessings and making sure I stayed strong and diligent and did my job, and he continues to make sure that I have the right people supporting me every day to make sure that I follow through with the office and the duties that the voters entrust me with.
Re-elected as judge in Las Vegas Municipal Court Department 3 was Kara Campbell. Her husband Josh was on hand to robe her for a second 6-year term.
I am so grateful for the opportunity to get to serve the citizens of this wonderful city. Frankly, the best city in the world, we all know that, right? And the city that I was born and raised in for another 6 years. I just told Judge Wolfson that I was just gonna take the mic and say, I've got 3 words, another 6 years, and drop the mic. But I'm not. The fact that I get to sit up there on the bench with all of you, my fellow judges, is just such a blessing.
And finally, a new face among the electeds, but not in the city of Las Vegas, was Rebecca Wolfson. Wolfson was Deputy City Attorney in the City of Las Vegas Attorney's Office before running for judge. With the law in her blood, literally, her father, Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson, and her mother, former District Court Judge Jackie Glass, were by her side. She took the oath of office. She emotionally thanked her parents for their guidance and support, but not before thanking those who put her in office.
But really, I just want to take this opportunity and thank everyone who helped me get to this very moment where I'm at right now. So the first group that I would like to thank are the voters and the citizens of Las Vegas. Obviously, I would not be standing up here if not for all of you. And I am honored and grateful that you all have chosen me to take this next step and to join what I believe and what I know to be an incredible bench of judges who work extremely hard every single day.
And with the swearing-in ceremony in the history books, so too is the latest photo album celebrating the successful races of these, the latest City of Las Vegas elected officials.
Nancy Byrne here. I hope you enjoyed that story. For more great stories about the City of Las Vegas, don't forget to click on that box.